Win, 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 win. I'm about to just win everything. This is the easiest game of poker I'm about to play. I told you something, but today, welcome back to the show. Kip Kompin in the building. Your host, Brahim. I am him. I'm sorry for all the haters out there, but I am him. Today, I'm going to be talking to my guest, Sean 2 Miles, all the way from LA to SL, representing Win Records and showing the love to the people around Salon. And if I say it's going to be a very captivating conversation that you guys are going to listen today. And I love all of you. And the topic itself is going to be LA to SL. But I'm going to catch you right after this break. Yo. I'm sorry. I always therefore apologize. I'm sorry for leaving guys like that. I'm not supposed to break that 30-second ad we watch. It really did touch your heart because you see this fine face. It's hard. But yeah, today my guest is Sean 2 Miles.
What's up?
Come on.
What's up, fam?
You got AB in the building.
Already?
What's up, boss? What's up, boss? Come on.
Man, we out here, man. How you feeling, bro?
I'm feeling good. What about you?
I'm great, man. Thanks for asking.
Welcome to Salon.
Thank you, man. I love
Home of the green, white, and blue.
You know what I'm saying? That part.
And the fat asses.
The nice shapes.
The nice shades.
Yeah,
I'm happy
yeah.
to have you here. How's it going so far?
Man, so far it's been good, man. It's been real good.
How are you handling the heat?
You know what? I try to stay in that AC a lot, you know what I mean? But that heat is real. You know, I'm kind of used to it, being from Mississippi, but this is different right here. But it's been cool. I've been trying to stay cool.
I like that. I hope Salon isn't treating you bad because, some people, everybody has their own different experience.
Yeah. This ain't my first rodeo, so, you know what I mean? I've been coming out here about like 5-6 times now. This is my fifth or sixth time.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's really lit.
Yeah.
And how does it change every time that you come around?
Every time it get better, man. Everything changes with time. So, you form a family, a brotherhood, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
A lot of great things happen through time, and we Win Records, we're here to, change the game. Yeah.
That's what's up though. I appreciate that. We need more of that in a Salon. We need people to actually look at us through a lens and try to pin out the things that we really need to elevate us.
That part.
Definitely that.
Yeah.
But yeah, welcome to Salon. Welcome
Thank
to
you.
Kip Kompin.
Mm-hmm.
Another thing that I want to ask, what do you do? For the people that don't really know about Sean 2 Miles.
Sean 2 Miles is a music producer, engineer, businessman, philanthropist, father, you know what I mean? All that. What I don't do, I'm a Gemini.
Exactly. You do everything.
I do it all, man.
Everything.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
You can't let one thing stop you.
Yeah.
You gotta do everything.
Got to.
That's that winner's mentality.
You gotta have that winning mentality.
That winning mentality.
Yeah.
Right there.
It's definitely a mentality for sure.
Definitely. So I know that you are a music producer and you're an engineer. You've done all of these things.
Mm-hmm.
What has been the hardest struggle throughout this journey to get to the stage where you're at?
Being consistent. That's I think one of the main struggles for any up and coming producer, artist, or anybody that want to exceed an opportunity in entertainment is being consistent and keeping the haters away. Sometimes you gotta keep that noise away, man. You know what I mean? Stay focused and be tunnel vision. You know what I mean? So that's one of the main struggles is still remaining consistent, you know what I mean? But I've been doing this for a long time. I've been producing since I was 15 years old.
Whoa.
Yeah, so I'm one of those stories when you know about me in Mississippi, he said he was gonna do that. I'm one of them. I still stick to the plan. I still, stuck to the plan. My bad. I still, just kept it real on my purpose. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes you're gonna struggle. It's gonna be ups and downs, but don't give up.
Never give up.
Never give up.
As soon as you give up, that you just start all over again. And the hardest part is starting.
Yeah. As soon as you get up, you lost. You don't win when you give up.
Literally.
Yeah.
And that's why you gotta win. You gotta
That
keep
part.
win. Yeah, on the music side, it was being
Yeah.
consistent, but on the business side, what were some of the
Mm.
hardest things that you had to like go
Well,
through?
understanding the business is one thing, knowing the business and understanding it, and also, taking good practices on, doing right. And also sometimes you got to be a G about it. You know what I'm saying? So business is business. So when you standing on it, you just got to be real and G about it. You know what I mean?
Definitely.
And be real. That's the main thing. Just gotta be real. Let it be real when you're doing business and do what you want done to you. You know what I mean?
Have you like has anybody ever like fucked you over and you had like a lesson learned
Of
from it?
course, many lessons learned. That's what gave me thick skin in the game because when I first got into the entertainment industry, I'm from Mississippi. I moved to LA, so I'm gullible. Of course, I produce for everybody and all this and get your sauce taken and you don't get your credit for. It's a lot of great records out there that I had something to do with that I didn't get credit for. You know what I mean? So you go get fucked in this game. So I just chose to fuck myself before I let somebody else do it. You dig?
I dig. I
Yeah.
dig. Pause.
No Diddy.
Logic. No. Thank you for that clarification, boss.
Nah.
It's crazy, but yeah, I really understand that part though. You rather do it to yourself than somebody do it to you.
That part. Yeah, that part. So give. You know what I mean? Let that if you gotta do it to you, just give. You know what I mean? Give and because you're gonna get fucked in the business going around these it's sharks out here. So you could be amongst them, and even still they'll try to, do some fuck shit or, do some shit that's not integrable to what, y'all supposed to be doing. But you still gotta, remain G and not let that get in your spirit to defeat you. You know what I mean? Because sometimes that type of practice, when people are fucking over you, will discourage you to stop. You know what I mean? But you can't. I go through it all the time.
That's the
Yeah.
bro. You're the way you're speaking. If people do not take this in, you ede pawacho, you ede pawach. If you don't take this in, you're gonna fail, properly fail. Already your future ain't bright, nigga. You better take this shit and put it in your mind. You gotta learn how to be amongst people and still get your shit done. They're gonna try to use you. They're gonna try to put you in every single other place to put themselves up. But it's a user be used world. So if you're gonna get used, make sure you're using them back. Don't just sit there and get fucked.
That part.
Proper. But yeah, through your lifestyle, I know going from Mississippi to LA, that's a whole new change of scenery, right?
Mm-hmm.
I know that Mississippi is more southern, more there's a certain type of culture, way of behavior. I was on the east side. I was in Delaware.
Okay.
Delaware 302. That's super white.
Yeah.
Super duper white.
Yeah.
So being around that whole tri-state area from Maryland, Virginia, and
The DMV area.
and DMV, literally the DMV, right?
Mhm.
So I know how it feels to be on the east side.
Yeah,
I've
yeah.
never been on the south. I don't know how people really ride, what the positions they stand on. But how did it feel going from south to all the way west?
Well, I ain't gonna lie. My dad's from LA, so I kind of consider myself a hybrid because in the summertime I would go spend time with my father in LA and come back to Mississippi to be in school with my mom. So I fell in love with LA as a kid, and I knew it's somewhere I always wanted to be. You know what I mean? But when I moved officially from out of high school and started my studies at the Los Angeles Recording School, that was it was a culture shock, but one thing about me, I was going to school and I just took advantage of just being in this space and this where I can just be free and produce and wake up early and get to the studio. Like I had a different mindset, bro. Like I just took advantage of it to where people in the city, I'm like, yo, y'all got it, man. Y'all been here out here all this time. If I had these opportunities in Mississippi, I would have been on.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I sold my first beat at 15.
Damn. Congratulations on that.
Yeah.
That's a big guys, clock
Yeah.
that shit in.
Yeah.
Sorry, at 15.
15. I took that money. I had my first beat I sold for $1,000. So I sold 2 to the artist that I was producing. I bought a keyboard. I invested back in myself. So you gotta reinvest. Don't take that money and just go and buy some shoes or spend it on, you know what I mean? Go throwing it now. Go reinvest back into your craft.
Definitely. You gotta make sure you get everything you need to actually take that next step.
Got to, bro.
My mentor always tells me that from being beginner to good, the steps is like 10. From good to great, it's like 1,000.
Yeah.
And then from great to greatness is like 1,000,000,000. And you have to like always put more time and effort in yourself to actually build yourself to get to those stages. You can't just be spending on clothes and vanity and just goes to waste,
Man,
right?
shout out to your mentor. He remind me of mine, Ruben Branson, man. You know what I mean?
Ruben Branson.
Yeah, for sure.
Gotta
Yeah.
search that one up.
Yeah, Ruben Branson. That's the CEO of Win Records, and that's my mentor. And you know, I ain't gonna lie. You know, when it comes to taking the necessary steps and being critical with thinking, that's somebody that I just like. Wow, bro, it amazes me every time because that's what I need. I got the talent, okay. In some cases, you might have the money, right? But you got to have the strategy. Because you can give all your money away, especially in America, it's a whole different game. You know what I mean? You spend millions of dollars, it ain't accomplished nothing, it still ain't on. Still ain't got an audience. And you know what I mean? Because it's going to the wrong places. So critical thinking with the right team, listen to your mentor, you know what I mean? And adapt that, and then, you know, shoot, apply it. You got to apply it. You know, a lot of people know the game, but they don't practice.
See, I always hear this. You just gotta start. You start. No, it's gonna be shit, but
It's gonna be shit.
You can only make shit better, right?
Yeah, that part. It's gonna be shit.
If you don't start, you can never make something that becomes great or even good, right?
Yeah, you're right.
If you're waiting for it to only be perfect before you even do it, you would never get perfection. Is impossible.
That part.
That's one thing, right? Perfection is something you can never obtain. You can only obtain progress, and progress goes as time passes by, right?
Yeah.
And then people really think that, oh, especially in Sierra Leone, I'm not gonna start if I don't have A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. They might have A, B, C, and A, B, C is the base. Bare minimum, you need to do something. This podcast, I used to do it at my friend's studio, was not as good as this, but I just started and I was recording off my phone.
Yeah.
And and 2 other phones as mics, and I'll put them around the set in a way that it doesn't look.
Yeah.
And then I kept grinding, and I know that, oh, this is something that's gonna hit.
Yeah.
So spoke to my guy. I was like, yo, let's put a little bit of money behind this and actually
Successful with it. And it's gonna continue to grow, man. So, man, that's dope, man, to know that you started and you did that with the phones. That's real dope, man.
It was quite challenging because I would have to go there around like 11 p.m. at the beach where there's parties happening. So the music is even interrupting in my sound. That's when I started learning about Logic. So I had to export the sound into Logic, and then I'll start playing with the sound.
That's crazy, man. That remind me of me. Before my dad bought my first MPC, my mom had these keyboards where I would make these beats, but I couldn't save them. So imagine, I got this little keyboard I'm making my beats on every day. It can't even go back to them because that wasn't even a feature in the
But yeah, what got you into music?
Man.
Before you answer that, you got to go on a little break.
Yeah. Let's take a break.
A little break.
Yeah.
Yo, to the hey, yeah. Sorry. I gotta stay on topic. Guys, it's not me, it's ADHD, or is it ADD? One of the two. But yeah, Mr. Shantu, I think we left off at, what got you into music?
It's a combination of a couple things, you know what I mean? I grew up as a kid playing piano lessons at 5 and falling in love with Michael Jackson. I always wanted to be like Michael Jackson.
Like Mike.
Yeah, I started off there. Me dancing, performing, and my parents filming me dancing like Michael Jackson. I put little suits on and I really performed. But my passion for music started there. Then it grew to, playing instruments and being in the band and things like that until I started producing at 15. Mm-hmm.
Whoa. Mm-hmm. At least, you see, this is the one thing that some people don't understand. You could understand you could know what you're meant to be good at from the youngest age is 1 or 2. Mm-hmm. But some people don't really pay attention. Like, your parents paid attention that you liked performing, and that already shows that you had this entertainment energy within you from the get.
From the get, bro.
So you could actually choose now within that path, which narrow tunnel are you gonna actually stick to? So you chose music production. You could have chose this. You could have chose that.
I could have chose a lot of things, and sometimes when I'm like, damn, why I chose this? Why I ain't chose to be a doctor or something?
Yo, being a doctor, that's 7 years. All Shout out to the doctors, though. Shout out.
Yeah, shout out to the doctors. But I'm a sound healer too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What you do touches more on the mental right here.
Yes, that's what it's for.
When people listen to it, how it makes their brain relax, that neuron pop, all that good stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know what that good stuff is, but all that good stuff.
Yeah, for sure. Music is medicine, man, if you know how to use it,
True.
Yeah.
That's true.
And it's also a drug too. If you know how to
Some people do use music in the wrong ways. Like if you are sad and you're listening to sad music more, you're just putting yourself more in that bottle, and then you're swimming in sorrow. And then you're using music for the wrong reasons, which then it can be viewed as a drug, right?
Yeah,
And
it can definitely
addicted to that same cycle of when I'm sad, I gotta do this, and then
it's a coping mechanism for sure. I mean, personally, I like sad music. Shit, all that jumping in my
broke so many times.
No. It's just something about the way the emotions of the chords, the emotions of the music, like Human Nature. To me, that's a great song, but it's also sad. But it's great. Shout out to Quincy Jones. Yeah, those like Quincy Jones, Curtis Mayfield, Jay Dilla, Dr. Dre. Those are like my production influence.
And I know these people have made hits before, right? And you've made hits.
Yeah.
What pressure goes into making hits?
Identifying what was a hit. In order to make a hit, you got to understand, and to keep making them. As a producer, you got to know who made hits before you, or what made those songs hits. You know what I mean? What made those songs? Why people like this song so much? Back in the 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s. My dad made me do research, bro. So, in order to, keep doing and knowing, identify a hit song, you got to study hit songs. Study those great songs. You know what I mean? I don't know about, like, I love research. I'm a crate digger. So I like going to find samples and stuff like that. So in the States, you got your Marvin Gayes and your Frank Sinatras. You got all type of history of American music that you can go, dig into.
And know what a hit is.
A hit, to know what a hit is. But like when I go to different countries, because I produce in Brazil, I produce around the world. Korea. I was just in Brazil last month.
Crazy.
Real talk. So I try to, when I go into a culture that I'm not in, I like to go in and study their hits and their, traditional songs and different things. You know what I mean? And in the West Africa, I'm still like, because it's not like on the internet. Like all of it's not on the internet. I'm still trying to dig for something that I know that's there, but I just gotta find it. And sometimes you just gotta be in the soil to get it.
That's true.
You know what I mean?
That's true.
Because you've been here, right? Who would you think of OG? Who's the OG in the music game here in Sierra Leone?
I barely respect any of them.
You don't respect any of them?
Barely.
How you not respect any of them?
Because they don't really help out the new incomers.
But they old.
They old.
I'm talking about the one that's 70, 80 years old.
Oh,
I'm talking about those, not.
Oh, you're not talking about like Cal Dinero and them ones.
No. I'm talking about the OGs before it got to them.
An OG would be like Sori Kondi. It's this blind guy that makes music. He's blind. He made his own instrument.
Okay.
He sings he plays like this, and he actually sings.
See, I need to study that. That's what I'm looking for. It's stuff like that.
There's another lady that sings in Mende. Ami Kalon, right? If I'm not mistaken, she sings at almost every Mende wedding, like for the prime people. Mm-hmm. She only lives in the villages. You got to pay her to come out. I was even trying to do like a movie about Sierra Leone, and I wanted her to come do a little ballad for me. And then I had to like do all of that research and realize that, wow, this woman she's like in her 70s or something, and she still sings, and her voice is so captivating.
Yeah. Yeah, see, and that's not on the internet. You can't just go.
If you really want to learn, you gotta just tap into Balantan just for a day. Balantan Academy.
Okay.
They have the whole history about Salon music there.
Okay.
And for a man of your stature, I think it will take you 1 hour to understand everything.
I would love that. Yeah.
It's just you go there.
What is it called again?
Balantan. I can.
Yeah, send it to me. Yeah.
I can link you with the person that does production there as well.
Yeah, I would.
So
I would
definitely make it easier for you to go around and just see.
Yeah, I would love to study that.
Definitely. But what do you think about the Salon musicians?
Well, for us, like you talking about artist wise.
Yeah.
Well, shout out to Khadijah for hosting the incredible talent search event here and I discovered so much greatness that I didn't know that existed. So many tones that I didn't even know that was here like that. So it's some gems here. There's some gems here. So I feel like, Salone got some great talent here, bro. That's just not discovered. They just don't have that platform. You know what I mean? So I'm really locked in. It's like having these diamonds. It's just
Are you gonna shout out any of them?
yes. I'm gonna shout out a couple of them. I'm gonna shout out Mello. I'm gonna shout out what's his name, Josh. I'm gonna shout out Blessing. It's a lot of great talents, and then the ones that I don't know their names, but I seen potential in them for sure. But those three stand out to me.
That's the thing in Salon is that African culture, right? I would say African culture in general. The parents do not see you trying to pursue a life in entertainment as something that is valuable.
Yeah,
And then that's what holds the entertainment industry behind. Because until this generation of like-minded people that don't think the entertainment industry is actually valuable and forward thinking, it's not going to take that next step. Because as of right now, this 30s and 40s and 50-year-olds are the ones that have spending power, right? They're the only ones that can actually spend and try to make a difference within the industry itself.
yeah,
Us that are very passionate, or we're creative, we could do this, we could do that, we have the passion for it. We are now getting into it, but we don't have that backing or that capital to actually fund it.
yeah. Until you have that backing, I think it's important for every musician to still get money. You know what I mean? Yeah, like no matter what, you got to hustle. And it's gonna be hard for you. It's not gonna be easy for you. So knowing that you're coming in, yeah, this is what you love to do, but you need to make sure you take the accountability of getting some money, taking care of yourself, and still being able to do what you love to do. And sometimes I feel like it's not enough time in the day, but that's the sacrifice. If you don't do that, no one will take you serious because you got to keep yourself together. You got to keep looking like something as being an artist. So you just can't, stay in the studio, no shower, take care of yourself, and just let your responsibilities go. Go make some money wherever you can make some money at. After you do that, go in the studio and routine every day.
Have you seen that meme? Make some money, bitch. Bring me the money. When you get the money, have you seen that?
No,
I gotta show you that video. That's what exactly you sound like. When you make the money, bring that to me, and I'm gonna start making more money, and then I'm gonna still focus on me whilst trying to get my passion out there. But I'm gonna still be making money.
Yeah, that's the mentality to have. Because when you get in this game, you want to make some money too.
Yeah.
Shit ain't all giggles, you know what I mean? Like you want to make some money with it. You want to be able to take care of your family, you know?
That's definite. But since you're in Salon, I gotta ask one thing. I always gotta have a little part of this whole conversation that has to be a little bit about Salon. What are some things that have impressed you so far about Sierra Leone?
The people.
The people.
The people. The people. The people. The people are very kind here, very helpful here. It's a lot of love here. I feel love in Sierra Leone, more than a lot of countries. You know what I mean? I feel love here. You know what I mean? And that's one of the most unique things, you know what I mean, that I feel that's special, on the good side.
The people.
The
And
people.
I accept that too. The people. Always people say that Salon people are just nice. They're kind people that are caring. There's bad in every country in the
Of
world.
course, everywhere.
There's bad everywhere, but the way people are giving and looking, like the care that they have here is it's not matched towards a lot of countries.
It remind me of home, man. It remind me of Mississippi in the South.
Mississippi?
Yeah, that's what the South feel like. You know what I mean?
How do you say like Mississippi with the heavy Southern accent?
Mississippi.
Mississippi.
Yeah. Mississippi.
But yeah, but also from the lens of a tourist,
Uh-huh.
what's some advice you would give people coming back to South?
Some advice for tourism: just be open and free. Just and be adventurous. The food is really amazing. I love the cassava leaf.
Come on, shout out to the cassava leaf.
Yeah, man, and the potato leaf. I love the food. Food is good, man. You know what I mean? I just love just be open. Hell, if you're coming all these ways, I know it's a lot that I need to discover still too. I'm so in the music that I'll be like, man, it's so much history here that I need to go see. With the slave ships and all, all the history coming. I need to go do that for sure.
I don't know how long you're here for, but I could definitely make you a nice itinerary about the things you have to know.
Yeah, do that.
Especially with it being more around the music.
Yeah, do that.
The history about Salon.
Yeah, do that. Yeah.
Definitely. Definitely. But yeah, that is very good telling people to be open minded. They
Yeah.
shouldn't just come here and close their minds and think Africa is Africa. Well,
Yeah.
there's way more to Africa than just what they show on TV or
Exactly.
what the movies have made you depict Africa as.
Exactly.
Not everybody is starving. Not everybody is this.
No.
It's not a blood diamond movie because that's what it's always depicted as. That
Yeah.
we're just here suffering.
Yeah, it's people suffering everywhere. And then even if you've been to Africa before, it's different than Ceylon is different than Zimbabwe or Cape Town, and you know what I mean. It's different. So I traveled to Zimbabwe first. I've been through Morocco. You know what I mean. And then there's more plans that I want to make to go in different countries that I will be making this year to see.
This year I'm doing a couple things, right?
Yeah.
In April, I'm building a skate park in Liberia.
Okay.
An actual skate park. We're in motion for the skate park, and we're
dope.
already got our 3D design out. We're now doing a GoFundMe and trying to raise funds as much as we can.
Okay.
Normal means. So we have a clothing brand that will be selling clothes. We have a couple boards of bamboo. You know bamboo, the brand? Lil Wayne bamboo.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I have a friend that is very in line with Bel Air. So they gave him these bamboo Lil Wayne boards, about 3 of them. So these are like rare commodities.
That's dope,
So
bro.
we're gonna try to also like auction those off and raise funds through that, and actually build a skate park and build a new skating community out there.
That's
I
what's
already
up.
built one out here. I was working with a skating brand. We did one in Salon. There's a mini skate park all made out of sustainable wood. So that's done. So I'm trying to take it to Liberia now. And
Wow. Man, props to you, man.
Appreciate you,
That's
boss.
what's up,
Appreciate
bro.
you, boss. I at least gotta make some changes in my community whilst I do.
Got to, bro. You're doing good.
So April is gonna be that, and then I have a model UN. So I don't know if you know what model UN is. It's like UN, but it's for like college students and middle 20s people. You go and have a fake UN, but you act like the countries. So it's good for debate and diplomacy.
That's what's up, bro.
And then in the end, I'm trying to go to Ghana or Nigeria this year.
Yeah, see
I
that
have
part.
to be there for like 3 days to go work.
Yeah, that part. I definitely want to hit Nigeria. I haven't been in Nigeria yet. But Liberia, I'll be there. I'll be there in April. Yeah, April.
You be there in April? Maybe we'll link up. You never know.
Yeah, we should. Yeah.
Definitely. You can see the guys that have a clothing brand. It's called DK.
Okay.
It's really nice. They have a very nice touch with the youthful community there. So
Okay.
so it's like a very nice. For me, it's more of just exploring.
That's dope.
Travel with my drone, travel with the camera, go make content.
That's what's up. Yeah, I gotta check that out.
Definitely. But on the topic of music, what changes do you think the music industry in Salon needs to do?
Of course, I was just talking to somebody about this. If Salon was able to have the developmental programs with the equipment, right, it would be a game over process, right? Because I feel like that's the only thing it needs. Like and I didn't know it was so limited. Like, you know what I mean, with software and microphones and speakers, like that's not coming like it is. So for me here in the States, you know what I mean. So it's just like I feel like certain brands that's at NAMM right now, or certain instrument companies, they should donate here and give
That's what
Salon
the skating
people.
brands do.
Yeah.
Always reach out to skating brands to actually donate and
Yeah.
promote the culture. But skate culture is different than the entertainment culture. Skate culture is all about helping one another out. Right?
Yeah.
You fall down, right? They tell you, oh, do it again. And the music industry is kill or be killed. I lie?
It's all type of perspective. So if that's your perspective, you know what I mean? But it's all perspective. But music is also, it's healing power too. Imagine life without music. Okay? So that shows you the positive approach music has on life in general. You know what I mean? But if the quality was able to be, my point is, if the quality was able to be where it's at in other places, Salon music will be on another level. But they don't have the technology to exercise it on the quality that the standard of the industry is in. So I want to help change that.
I could definitely, bro. I know the people that I feel like you should use as your instruments
Let's do it,
to
bro.
make the changes, right?
Yeah.
It's not only. It's
takes
not
a
about
village.
you going. It takes as they say, it takes a village.
It takes
to
a
raise a
village,
kid,
yeah.
Right. one child takes about 50 people in their life to actually just make that one child be someone. So that's the same thing, right? But on same there, like you're talking about the music industry and how this and that. How did it feel hosting a talent show? I'm gonna be right. Win, win. Fuck everything else. Win.
That part.
Bars right there. But yeah, as I was asking you about the
Yeah.
talent show, how
Yeah.
did it feel like? What led to this whole idea of brewing to come and do a talent show?
Man, shout out to Khadijah, man. You know, it's great that she wanted to give her people opportunity. You know what I'm saying? So, and the whole team supported her. They said, hey, you know, let's go down there and see what talent, you know, that's brewing up down there, especially Ruben. He was real keen on, yo, I know it's some talent. I know we go discover some real talent. You know what I mean? Let's make sure that, you know, we lock in on this talent that's there. So we all made a priority to make sure we discover talent. You know what I mean? Took time out and really came out here, made a nice event, you know what I mean? And I think it was very successful. And we got a lot of talent. We've seen a lot of talent, you know.
That's really good. I'm happy that you guys actually came here and try to touch base with. This is something that people don't usually do, right? I've heard a couple people in Salon say, "Oh, I'm gonna do a talent search," and then since they ever said it, they never took action upon it, right?
Yeah.
You guys literally, my guy right here, AB, texted me. He's like, "Yo, boss, we want to do this in like a couple of weeks." I'm like, "Yo, that's cut short, right?" And then still
Right.
pushed through, delivered, and did what he had to do, right? He didn't waste time. He didn't speak it into existence and wait for existence to make it to fruition. He spoke into existence, and you guys acted on it and finished with it really fast.
Yeah.
To show that we were about it. So if you ever want to do it again, people know these people were actually about it. They didn't just say they're gonna do it and never follow through.
Yeah.
And people in Salon need these type of opportunities.
The opportunities, man. That's the main thing. And that's what we're here to provide. Yeah. Shout out to the winners, you know, because they really came with it, you know.
Yeah, there's that Josh kid came full package. He dressed
Full
up.
package, man. And we got in the studio too. Yeah, we got another session with him coming up too. But yes, it's a lot of talent here, man. And then you go definitely see Win Records around in Salon. So don't be shy. If you got talent, you see me in the streets,
Bro,
you know what I mean? Holler at me.
burn a CD. Y'all niggas don't know about this. You gotta burn CDs and just have those CDs in
Hey,
hand.
don't burn me no CD. I ain't got no CD player. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Memory stick.
Yeah, memory stick. You know, we in 2025 now. You know,
I
yeah,
remember I used to burn movies on on CDs for people.
yeah,
Like I had this app on my computer, and I'll like the people that sell CDs in Salon,
Yeah.
like the movies, they would usually come to me and say, "Yo, burn me these amount of movies, and I'll burn it for them, and I'll sell it to them back." I used
yeah.
to make money like that around like the age of 9, 10.
Wow.
Dead ass. I mean, dead ass with you.
He had to survive, man.
Hey, it ain't me.
He had to survive. He
It's the
said.
story. You feel me? But it was. I loved every experience of just learning technology till I got to where I'm at.
That's what's up.
But if you had to like speak to the Salon producers right now, what advice would you give them from a producer's POV? Have you heard any other producer in Salon?
Yes, I have. Yeah,
A couple or just like one?
a couple.
Okay.
A couple. Yeah.
So from what you've heard through them, what advice would you give the rest of the masses?
As far as what?
As far as how they can make their production better?
Oh, I mean, the ones that I know that's doing it here, doing it. Keep going. Keep going. Because it's not the equipment. Sometimes it's who using it. You know what I mean? But like the ones I want to set up a whole producer association here with all the producers. That way they have the equipment to where they can keep making quality music to the global standard. You know what I mean? But good music is good music, bro. You know, keep going.
Definitely.
That's it. That's all.
Definitely. But now I'm gonna give you the floor. I do this to every one of my guests.
Mhm.
Tell the people what you got going on. Tell the people what to expect. Tell the people what they need to focus on that Sean 2 Miles is gonna be pursuing.
You know, just follow me, Sean Two Miles. Follow me at Win Records. We got a lot of things going on. As far as me personally, you just never know what you're gonna get, so you might want to stay in tune because you don't know what's gonna happen dealing with me. You know what I mean?
Definitely.
Yeah, because I like to just move around and spread the love across the globe. You know what I mean? Got a Hawaii Fest coming up, so
Bro,
gotta
I
do
need to
that.
get to that.
Yes.
I need to.
Yeah.
How can we plan that through for me to step through to Hawaii for that Hawaii?
Shoot,
fest?
man, as long as your documentation, your passport is good, I don't say you will stop you. Yeah.
Defo.
You know what I mean? It's plain, yeah. As long as your business good, you good.
Definitely.
Yeah.
I got my American visa.
Oh, so you good
I got my
then.
Canadian visas.
Only thing you gotta do is get a ticket, you there. Once you get there, you all good. All good.
You got a ticket.
Yeah, for sure.
Boss, appreciate it. When would that be happening for the people that might be interested to go to the Hawaii?
No, the 15th, 16th, February 15th, 16th.
Crazy.
Yeah. And then, it's going to be a lot of other shows, Win Records is not only a record label, but we also put on concerts, We did a lot of great things that we're doing, you know what I mean? So, yeah, just stay in tune. Go to winrecords.com, and that's where you can stay in tune with all our artists, all our events,
Win
and everything
with
good.
friends, WYNN.
That part.
You gotta pay attention. Y'all niggas will go write WIN.
Yeah. That's
All illiterates. I didn't mean that.
Nah.
I'm joking around.
Yeah, we win, and we don't spell it like how you spell it, you know what I mean? It's WY.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But appreciate you coming.
Thank you, bro. I appreciate you, man.
God bless.
Yes, sir.
And then we out. And this is Kip Kompin.